Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Absolutely shocking day today for bushfires, so please look after yourselves and each other. I really hope that we get it all under control soon. That would be nice. Yes, I wasn't prepared enough with my backyard and everything with all the weeds, but you just don't expect it so early in the season, so that's taught me a lesson. So I think it's going to be a bit cooler here tomorrow. I'm going to get out and clean up a whole heap. So now, my last video I made this paper bag tag holder, and I had to make 3 paper clips to go on it for a challenge. I was meant to do it on camera, but it was just way too hot, and without aircon I chose to sit down last night in front of my fan and get them done so that they were done. But I thought now that it's a bit cooler I could come on and show everyone what I did, because they're very, very simple ones. So, and I can always do with a few extra, so I'll be doing that after. But firstly, I have an exciting announcement. The wonderful Debra Ricks, who is in the Junk Journal Junksters Down Under group with me, she is stringing scissors on YouTube and Etsy, so I'll link her details down below. Go and check her out, 'cause she's an absolute pleasure to watch. She loves journaling and art journaling and crafts in general. So I've had a lot of fun watching her YouTube videos, and she does little hauls as well, which I like. So she has challenged me, which is a bit cheeky. We've got a challenge running for January, and we're hoping to continue it on, you know, each month if we can find different things to do. So now she has decided that in January that we have to make some junk journal pages. Now it can be just a few pages or a whole journal. It's up to the individuals. And you can only use old books to create it. So you can do it any size, but you can't use any other paper product. So I figure I've got heaps and heaps of old books, as we all know. So I'll be set with the old book pages, but it's still going to be a real challenge for me, this. So yes. You can also use anything buy for an op shop, like fabric, buttons, zips, crockery, as long as it's not paper. No cutters, templates, stencils, shape makers, die cuts or anything like that, but you can use craft knife and trimmers. And scoreboards are alright as well, but no envelope punch boards or anything like that. You can use paint, stamp pads, paint brushes and sponges, but no printables or commercial embellishments, but you can make your own embellishments, you know, as long as they're from your op shop haul stuff, nothing commercial that you've bought from the shops or whatever. So that's the challenge she's thrown out to me. Now I'm throwing it out to any of you that want to join along as well. We'd love to see what you make. So for any Aussie crafters who would like to participate and show us the results of their pages that they make, which would be wonderful, Debra has kindly offered to award a prize to someone at the end of the month. So all we ask is that you either do a YouTube video or post photos on the Junk Journal Junksters Down Under Facebook group of the pages that you make. And then just comment under one of our result videos telling us that you've done that, so that we know, and someone will be chosen at the end of the month. Of course, all the internationals watching this, if you'd like to, you know, do the challenge along with us, that would be awesome too, and I'd love to see what you make as well. So now we're hoping to do something like this again next month, but it's my turn to throw out a challenge to Deb, which is heaps fun. Now I've sort of thought about this a bit now, and it's going to take a bit of pre-planning, this one. So we need to collect items for next month. So if you want to join in, I want you to start collecting your junk mail, because I reckon we should make something with junk mail, because it's something I've wanted to do for ages and haven't gotten around to doing. So if you think you might be interested in next month's challenge, just start keeping all of this month's junk mail and we'll see what we can make with that next month. So that'll be awesome fun. So yes, start looking through all your old books, grabbing your op shop fabrics and buttons and stuff, and let's see what we can come up with. And I can't wait to see what everyone does. And thank you so much, Deb, for suggesting this. I think it's going to be a load of fun, and it gets us using up some of those bits and pieces that we're all hoarding, so that'll be awesome. So yes, as I said, I'll link the detail. I'll put the details again down below so you can check up on what you can use, and I'll also put Debra's information down below as well, so go check her out, subscribe to her, and check out her videos because she's awesome, and I can't wait to see what she makes as well. So okay, now that's enough of that. Now we're on to doing these paper clips. So I'll take them off and show you what I made. As I said, they're very, very simple, but I was in such a rush because it was hot just to get it done. So also the bag is so busy, I didn't want to have any over embellished stuff on there because it would just be too much. So I made this little stamp embellishment, and then this little banner embellishment. Try and get it in camera for you, and then a little dangle, a little cheats dangle it is. So I've got a couple of paper clips here, and I have my music paper, so this is a good one to use up a few of those scraps as well. Now my dangle I made out of this, and this is only a part of this necklace. There's another 2 lots of about that, so imagine all the dangles that you can make out of that. It's really cool, and I got that from the second-hand shop. It would have been about $2 or $3, one would think, unless it come in one of the broken jewellery packages, and then it probably was only like $2 for a big bag of it, and that's so really pretty, and you can make heaps. So I think we'll start with this stamp one first. So I do have another stamp. I've got this one. I'll put that there. So the other day I went into Spotlight and grabbed myself some pinking shears. It's something I've wanted for ages because I have a lot of your scissors that do the decorative edges, but they don't work on fabric. I found that out the hard way. So I really wanted some to use with fabric. So I finally got myself some. So what I did was just cut a square of the music paper that was just a bit bigger than the stamp. I'll make sure I'm in camera. It's a bit of a funny angle today. So I think if we go up there and then across, try and get that bit off. Try and make it straightish, which I'm not very good at. Now I wanted it just a little bigger than the stamp. The stamp just went flying then. So that works out pretty well. I'll grab my ink. I've just got vintage photo distress ink here. And I'll ink the stamp a little bit. So yes, it's going to be a busy month, January, onto the new year. So, oh yeah, it's New Year's Eve tomorrow. I hope everyone has heaps of fun. Though it's a bit hard at the moment to want to have too much fun, that's for sure. I don't think I'm doing much, but I do have some strawberry Baileys in the fridge, so I might have 1 or 2 of those. Now, which side will I use? I'll use that side, so I'm just inking around the edges of this as well. Go. Grab my glue. Now what I don't have is my, I know it's here somewhere, or maybe not. I'll just use this paper. Better put something down so I don't get glue everywhere. Alright, so now I'm just going to decide, because I offset that one just a little bit. So I'll do the same with this one. So I might have him about there, I reckon. So yes, it was over 40 here today. gone from like 40 to I think we're having 12 or 15 or something overnight, so it's such a crazy drop in temperature. Very thankful for it though. But yeah, we were quite worried about the fires today because we had the winds come in and that, but the fireys have done such a good job at containing them still. It's just we're not looking at getting rain until I think next week, maybe, if we're lucky. So yeah, and we're back up to 40s in about 3 days again, so it's going to be interesting to see how it all goes. All right, now the next thing I did was use some liquid pearls, which I have here. Now, I might do pink on this one just for something a bit different. I'll just grab a little bit of scrap paper because I like to always start one on some scrap paper because usually my first one's like really big. I was thinking about where I want to place them this time too. Just do them wherever. So I'll just get this going. Yeah, that's good. Just do some at the top again. It doesn't want to come out. Yeah, got some there. It's like icing a cake or something. They're fun to play with though. I'm going to have to do a whole lot more with these in the future. Alright, I'm quite happy with that, will do. Don't want to overdo it. Now, if someone can tell me where my lid is, that'd be good. There it is. Now, I did use a bit of blank on that one too, which I do have behind me, fortunately. It's a good one I don't clean up. So I've got some pink ones. Someone gifted these to me the other day. And they're very, very handy because they're all different sizes, which is cool. So I might just go this size again. They seem to stick good as well. I might put this one here just for something different. Probably should have embellished it after I stuck it on the paper clip because the liquid pearls take a while to dry, but we will manage. So what I'm going to do is make it like I did with this one, a side clip like that. Oops, get it in camera. So I might have it like, let's just cut, I've got to cut another piece. I might have a bit that's small enough. That'll probably do. Just for the backing of it. So that will just cover the paper clip like that. So what I'll do is just slip the small one over there like that. You want to put a decent amount of glue on the paper clip here to make sure it sticks. And then around the edges. Now this is where I've got to be careful not to ruin my liquid pearls. Now I'm just going to pick it up and move it where I want it. Geez, I think they're almost dry already. In the winter I have to leave them overnight. Says something about the weather. So I'll just make sure that's stuck down well. Alright, so that's the back. I'll just stick that corner down a bit. So that's that one done. So that's the back. So that can just be slipped on. Grab my paper. See if it works. Like that onto your page. That'd be a nice one to put away and use in another journal. Then we'll do that one next. So with that one, I just cut 2 banners really roughly. Try and make sure they're semi-even. And I'll just cut up the middle a little bit. And then from one corner to the top of that cut. And from the other corner to the top of that cut. I always overcut somewhere, but it will do. Alright, so there's the banner. Now, did I ink? Yeah, probably did ink both sides of that one. This one's a bit wider, but it doesn't matter. So I've got a few journals to start in the next few days. And then I think I'll be doing another design team project this month as well. Oh, and tonight, once I've finished this, I've got a whole lot of happy mails to pack. It's been a bit hard to rush around grabbing the stuff for them in this heat, so I'll have to do that tonight. Alright, so with this one, we're doing a similar thing, but we want these to clip on the top of the page, so the paper clip will go in that direction. So I will put the big part in, I think, and just leave the little part at the back for this one. And do the same thing, just put lots of glue on. On. And I'll try and even it up before the glue sticks too much. So easy, great way of using some excess book scraps. Nothing looks nicer than some inked up music page in a vintage journal. Or shabby chic. So that's that one so far. And then a bit more bling again. Why not? Use one of the big ones this time. And I'll go the same side. I'm a creature of habit. And then got my eyelash trim. Might go some pinker stuff for this one. What did I use for that one? I thought I used, yeah, that one. So do we want to go real light? Might, just for something different. It's almost like cotton candy, that one. So I'll just cut a little bit of that off. Now with this, I just slip it up under the back of the paper clip if I can. You've got to lift it up a bit, get it under there, slip it up to the top, and then I just tied a knot in it, which is not easy at times. Make it a double knot so it holds a bit. And then I glued this one around the knot because it just wants to come undone all the time. And just fluffed it up a bit. It's very scrappy, but I like that about it. See, it's already come undone, that knot. I was trying to puff it out a bit. So I'll do that again. Mentioned before, I have a love-hate relationship with this stuff. It's messy and tying knots in it is difficult. Getting better at it though. Now I'll shorten these ends a little bit without cutting all the fibres off. And then I will put just a tad of glue on the knot area. That side, around the front a bit. And hopefully it just holds it together a bit better. Just like rub it in a bit with my fingers. There, let that dry. So that's basically it for that one as well. As I said, they're really, really easy, but I like them. And as I said, when you've got something that's as busy as that, you don't want paper clips that are really busy. You want things that are simple. And if you want, you might find a little picture or sticker or something that fits perfectly on that in the future. So it's ready for extra embellishing as well. I just like to puff up the little fibres a bit. Nice scrappy embellishment there. So. And then the last one was my dangle. Now, I've got to admit something here. Someone on one of the websites said the other night that she loved how I used this little cap like that. Hi! That was not my idea. That is the way it was hanging on the actual necklace. So, yeah. I can't lie about this stuff or pretend it was me. I wish I could, but I can't, so a bit too honest for my own good. So basically I found this like long bit that I liked and I took it off and then just grabbed another piece off and added it, you know, and thought, yep, that'll do. So easy when it's already sort of done for you like this. So I'll have a look here. I really like this actually. I'm going quite pinkish with the other stuff I'm making, so even one of these big ones would be nice. And I have never like taken jewellery apart and that before, so I have no idea what all these different pliers are for, and now I'm learning as I go. So you can laugh at me all you like when you see me using the wrong ones and that, because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but you're probably used to that by now, so that's all right. So I reckon we will take this nice big bead off up here. Do we want that? Are they jump rings? Them ones? I think they are. This one's already coming apart a bit, so I'm just going to get my pliers into the circle if I can. Probably need my glasses. I just want to get them in this one and then open them up, and that'll bring it apart a bit. Might need 2 pliers for this. They are a bit thick. I don't know if you can see. I'm just pulling the ring apart a bit so that I can get the bits off. There we go. Can we see that? Maybe if I put my hand there, that's a bit better. You can see that I've just pulled the ring apart. And that will enable me to take this little dangle bit off. While I'm at it, that one comes off. So that's a beautiful charm that I can put in my little charm collection. And that one's going to come off, so I'll put him there. Alright. So even as is, that's quite a nice dangle, but I think it'll look nice with a little bit coming down as well. So let's see what little bits we have here. And that one's quite nice. Might just grab this little, I don't know what those things are called, so a stem thing. Yeah, so we'll take that one off. So I'll just undo the little ring on that a bit. That one should be a bit easier. Yeah, very easy, that one. You can just see that I just undid that bit up the top there. So I will, do we want it up in the top one? I think we'll put it in the second down. So I want to sit down one night when I have patience, because it's a bit fiddly for me, this stuff. It's fun though, and make a whole heap of these, because I've got a few necklaces like that one. A lot of potential. Now I'm just going to close it back over if I can. There, that's not too bad. And then we have our dangle like, get it in camera, just like that, which I think is enough. So now it's as simple as just looping it on to where you want it. I've got to either rust or colour in some of my silver paper clips. I've got some different coloured ones, but none. I need some that are like that copper colour, I reckon. They'll look good. So that's our last paper clip. And now, it probably has to go around that way a bit more. So that one will just dangle on like that. Oh geez, I'm having trouble getting in camera. I think I've got the camera angled a bit funnier than usual. And then we've got that one. And that one goes that way. Move them along. Hang that down. So there's the 3 paper clips that I made to put on my little tag bag. Heaps easy, fun though. You can make a whole lot of them in a hurry and have a whole lot ready to go. So, alright, I think that's it. So I will upload this video and I'll add all the links and the details again about the challenge that I'm doing with Deb. That'll be heaps and heaps of fun. So hopefully we'll see a whole lot of you doing it along with us. So, and yeah, can't wait to see what everyone makes. So take care, be safe, Happy New Year guys. See ya.